On the African savanna, death runs fast, but sometimes, life runs faster. This is the art of escape. The savanna looks peaceful, golden grass sways gently in the wind. The sky stretches endlessly above. But beneath this calm, lies a constant chase. Every second, someone is hunting, and someone is trying to survive. For the predators, it is about precision, speed, timing, power. But for the prey, it is something else entirely. Awareness, instinct, and strategy. Because here, running is not enough. A cheetah scans the horizon. Its body is built for one thing: speed. In the distance, a Thompson's gazelle grazes. It looks calm, but it is not unaware. Its ears twitch, its muscles tighten. It knows. And then, the chase begins. The cheetah explodes forward, acceleration unmatched. The ground trembles beneath its paws. The gazelle runs, but not in a straight line. It zigzags, sharp, sudden, unpredictable. Because speed alone cannot save it, it must confuse, disrupt, outthink. The cheetah adjusts, but loses balance for a fraction of a second. And that is enough. The gazelle escapes, barely. Not all prey run alone. A herd of zebras grazes nearby. Together, they form a moving pattern, stripes blending into stripes. To a predator, it is chaos. A lioness watches. She selects a target, waits, then strikes. The herd explodes. Dust fills the air, but something remarkable happens. They do not just flee. They confuse, running together, crossing paths, blocking lines of sight. The lion hesitates, for just a moment, and the opportunity is lost. Because in numbers, there is power. Some prey do not run. They stand. A herd of African buffalo gathers. Lions circle them, waiting for weakness, but the buffalo do not scatter. They form a wall, horns forward, eyes locked. The lions hesitate, because this is not prey. This is resistance. A calf steps too far. A lion lunges, but instantly, the herd responds. They charge. Together, the lions retreat. Because sometimes, survival means fighting back. Not all escapes are fast. Some are invisible. An impala freezes in tall grass. Completely still, a lion passes just meters away, searching, but sees nothing. Because movement reveals, stillness hides. The impala waits, every second, a test of nerve. Then, when the moment is right, it runs, gone, without ever being seen. In the open plains, predictability is death. A springbok leaps high into the air, not to escape, but to signal, to confuse, to show strength. Predators hesitate, because a strong prey is a risky target, and sometimes, risk is not worth it. Water brings life, but also danger. A herd of wildebeest gathers at a river. They must cross, but beneath the surface, crocodiles wait, silent, invisible. The first step is always the hardest. Then, they run. The river erupts. Bodies collide. Water explodes. A crocodile strikes. Jaws snap shut. But chaos saves them. Too many targets. Too much movement. And most escape. Because in chaos, there is survival. Even the best strategies have limits. A gazelle runs, but its strength fades. Each breath heavier. Each step slower. Behind it, a predator closes in. This is where instinct ends, and endurance begins. One last burst, one final turn, and somehow, it survives. At sunset, the savanna glows. Herds move peacefully. For a moment, everything seems calm, but the chase never truly ends. Because night brings new hunters, new dangers, new escapes. In this world, there are no guarantees. Speed can fail, strength can fall, even the smartest can make a mistake. But those who survive share one thing: they adapt, they learn, they evolve. A herd runs across the horizon. Dust rises behind them. The sun sets, and the chase fades into shadow. For now, on the savanna, survival is not about being the strongest. It is about knowing when to run, when to hide, and when to fight. On the African savanna, death is never the end, because the moment life fades, another world awakens. A world of shadows, of wings, and of jaws. The grasslands stretch endlessly beneath a burning sky. At first glance, they seem calm, peaceful, but look closer, and you'll see the signs. A fallen zebra, still, silent, lifeless. And yet, it is anything but abandoned. Because in the wild, death does not belong to the dead. It belongs to those who arrive next. High above the ground, circles begin to form. Vultures, masters of the sky, they see what others cannot. From miles away, they detect the slightest hint of death. Their wings barely move. They glide, patient, precise, waiting for the right moment. One descends, then another, and another, until the sky itself seems to darken. They land cautiously, heads low, eyes alert, because even here, danger exists. A single step forward, a quick tear, flesh gives way, and suddenly, the silence is broken. Wings flap, beaks strike, bodies collide, a frenzy begins, each bird fighting for position, for survival, because even among scavengers, there is hierarchy. Then, everything stops. A sound, low, rumbling, from the distance. A shape emerges. A spotted hyena. It walks slowly, confidently, because it knows. It does not belong to the sky. It belongs to the ground. And here, it is king. The vultures hesitate. Too late. The hyena charges. Explosive, violent, wings scatter in every direction. Dust fills the air. The feast is no longer shared. It is taken. The hyena lowers its head and bites. Bone cracks, a sound that echoes across the savanna. Its jaws are not just strong, they are unstoppable. Nothing is wasted, not flesh, not bone, not even marrow, because in this world, efficiency is survival. But one hyena is never alone. From the horizon, others appear, drawn by sound, by scent, by instinct. A clan forms, and with it, comes chaos. They fight among themselves, snarling, biting, dominating, because even in abundance, there is competition. Then, another presence, heavier, slower, but far more dangerous. A lion, the true king. He approaches the carcass, unchallenged. Even the hyenas step back, because strength still commands respect. But hunger changes everything. The hyenas do not leave. They circle, testing, waiting. A quick advance, then retreat. Another, closer. They are not fearless, but they are relentless. The lion roars, a warning, but the hyenas push further. One distracts, another lunges, a third grabs a piece of flesh, and runs. The lion turns, chases, but in that moment, the others strike, stealing, taking, surviving, because for them, this is not theft, it is life. Back and forth, the battle continues. Neither side fully wins, neither side fully loses, because in the wild, balance is everything. Too much power, and the system breaks. Too little, and nothing survives. Hours pass, the carcass shrinks, flesh disappears, bones crack, until almost nothing remains. The vultures return, picking, cleaning, finishing what others left behind. At last, it is over. The ground is quiet again. Only scattered bones remain. A life, reduced to fragments. But nothing has been wasted. Everything has been used. Everything has served a purpose. To us, this may seem brutal, even horrifying. But here, it is essential. Because without death, there is no life. And without scavengers, there is no balance. They are not villains. They are not monsters. They are cleaners, recyclers, guardians of the ecosystem. The sun sets. Vultures perch silently in the trees. Hyenas disappear into the darkness. And the savanna breathes once more. Calm, still, but never safe. On the African plains, death is never wasted, because in the hands of scavengers, it becomes life again.